sit by you. Okay. Nobody else.
Why don't you guys have a seat? Welcome everyone to the Louisiana High School Class of 2021 Commencement Exercises. I'm Todd Smith. I'm the Superintendent of Schools. On the stage with me tonight are members of the Louisiana R2 Board of Education. Jenna Lovelace is our President. Jim York is our Vice President. Shep Shepard is the Secretary. Pam Todd Watts is our Treasurer. Bill Capps, Erica Hill, and Jeff Chapoose are all also members of the school board. On the stage tonight as well is High School Principal Nick Hageman. And before we get started, I'd really like to give a big thank you to KJFM Eagle 102 for making it possible for this to stream tonight. And under our current situation, it's been a very helpful tool to reach some people that might not be able to be here. But tonight's the culmination of many things, and I'd like to take a minute and thank the faculty, staff, administration of the entire district for their fearless dedication to the kids of Louisiana. Thank you as well to our supportive school board, an outstanding community as well. It took every piece of this community to put this school year together and successfully navigate it in person. I couldn't be more proud of our small town and everyone in it. We all came together to make it happen for the kids. We're here tonight to honor the graduates of the class of 2021, and it's fitting that we start with the salutatorian and valedictorian. Our salutatorian is Riley Austin. Riley, you will come up here? Our valedictorian is Rachel Beard.
Hi, and welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today, we are here to celebrate something pretty amazing. Louisiana High School class of 2021 is graduating. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Rachel Beard, you know, the one who doesn't know the left from her right, and I'm very honored to be this year's valedictorian. It has been a really long 4 years, full of laughs, jokes, and endless papers in Miss Long's class. This past year and a half has definitely not been normal. We have gone through some difficult times, but we have come out on top. During our time here, we have learned many different things. And one of the most important things we have learned is how important it is to set goals. And according to Sydney, I'm all about setting goals. These goals can range from big to small, can change over time, and the most important thing about goals by far is that they make you determined. Les Brown said, "If you set goals and you go after them with all the courage you can muster, your gifts will take you places that amaze you." Some goals can be really small. For example, I have a personal goal to not explode a bag of Oreos in any more of the speeches that I give. I am also pretty sure that a universal goal for most of my fellow graduates was to make sure that the threaded discussion due at midnight on Sunday was done that Sunday evening. Other goals might be bigger. Some of us have college goals such as getting into Truman State University like Brian, or Maryville University like Riley. And the vast majority of us have career goals, whether it be after college or not. Madison, for example, wants to be a pilot, and Jamie wants to be a nurse. It is perfectly okay for these goals to change over time. As we change and grow as people, our goals will change with us. I swear Hunter has told me about I don't even know how many goals that can range from state trooper to neurosurgeon to engineer. It is also okay for your goals not to change. I have wanted to be an attorney since I was about 5 years old, and I'm still pretty set on it. Who knows, though, I could graduate college and become a world-renowned artist instead. I mean, I'm sure some of you remember my very artistic drawings of Frank the Mouse. And what really matters, though, is that these goals give you something to work towards. Which brings me to my next point. The setting of goals can make you determined, and this determination is what is really important. Setting goals gives you something to work towards. It motivates you. We might not all be here today if most of my fellow graduates did not share my goal of graduating high school. And in your pursuance of your goal, you might not end up where you wanted to be, but you did accomplish something. Maybe you didn't get the score you wanted on the ACT, but that one that was 2 points lower, that is still quite an accomplishment. Having goals can push you to do some pretty great things. My advice to you all is to set goals, dream big, and be prepared to be amazed by what you can accomplish, even if it's not what you set out to accomplish. I know that the class of 2021 is going to do some pretty amazing things throughout their lives. I'm ready to hear that Evan discovered something big in chemistry and that Sky directed the next great cinematic marvel. Now, on behalf of my fellow graduates, there are some thank yous that I need to make. First, I would like to thank Dr. Smith for being our superintendent these last 4 years. I would also like to thank Mr. Hageman for being our principal for the last 3. I'd like to thank Ms. Leek for being our counselor, and on behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to wish her a very happy retirement. I would also like to thank the administration. I would like to thank the cafeteria staff for making sure we always had something to eat. I would also like to thank the custodial staff for doing what they could to keep us all safe in these very difficult times. I would also like to thank our teachers. We owe them a lot, and they're the reason we know how to use the quadratic formula, that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and how to successfully forge a signature. While I am thanking these teachers, on behalf of the class of 2021, I would also like to wish Doc Ellis a very happy retirement with his cows as well. Next, I would like to thank all of our friends for supporting us. I would like to thank our families for supporting us as well. I would not be here if it wasn't for my parents, both literally and figuratively. I would also like to thank my sister for all those nights she stayed up with me to get home from work, so that way she could make sure I did my homework. I would also like to thank my fellow classmates. We have been together for varying amounts of time, some short, some long, but we have made memories together that will last a lifetime. And finally, I would like to thank Google, Quizlet, and the beautiful copy and paste feature. Set goals, even if they are small. Remember, it is okay to change, and if you are determined to, you can accomplish great things. I'd like to end with a quote from Seth Godin. The people who get things done, who lead, who grow, and who make an impact, those people have goals. Congratulations, guys, you did it.
The mic's so small now. Teachers, friends, family, peers, I would like to welcome you and say thank you for attending our graduation. For those of you who do not know me, I am Riley Austin, the one that can't read a clock and is salutatorian. Napoleon Hill once said that patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. This quote really suits our class because we are individuals that really push for the chance of success regardless of the circumstances. The COVID-19 pandemic took away the last quarter of our junior year, as well as all of the events and sports that occurred during that time, and caused us to pretty well lose all the normalcy during our senior year. Doing classes online has been a learning experience for all of us, and it honestly sucked. Regardless of these hiccups, we persisted and made it to where we are today, graduation. I would first like to thank the people who made it possible for us to be here tonight. To the Louisiana faculty, staff, and administration, thank you for teaching us how to share and work as a team, as well as just not giving up on us. I would like to say a big thank you to Doc Ellis and Ms. Graver, and wish Doc a happy retirement. To our friends, thank you for being someone we can grow and be weird with. To our families, thank you for being there to support, love, and teach us life lessons. I would also like to personally thank my mom, stepdad, and grandma for always being there for me, and I know very well that I would not be where or who I am today if it was not for them. Next, I would like to address a few funny instances in our class. The first thing I recalled, and apparently cannot live down, is the fact that I wore cat ears until I was in the first grade. And I guarantee that I would still be wearing them if Mrs. Amlong had not yelled at me for them. Another thing I remember is how the anatomy class band together last year on everything because we were such a small class, and even persuaded Doc to push a few of our tests back and let us paint his ceiling tiles. Finally, my all-time favorite memory, our Uno addiction. I remember playing Uno all the time sophomore year in my first and sixth hour class. That's literally all I did during those 2 hours, as well as numerous times throughout our junior and senior year. Finally, I would like to give some advice to my fellow graduates. We are all young, hardworking individuals with our whole lives ahead of us. We do not know what kind of challenges life will throw our way, but we can overcome them. Always remember that, as Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Also, very important piece of advice, do not commit tax fraud. Thank you everyone who has helped us get to this point. My fellow 2021 graduates, I really hope you remain persistent throughout your lives. It has been an experience growing up with you all, and I know you all will do amazingly in the years to come. Class of 2021, we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Smith, members of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to present the graduating class of 2021. All the students have met the requirements set forth by the state of Missouri and the Louisiana R2 School Board. Back row, please be seated. We would request that you hold your applause until the members of the class of 2021 have received their diplomas.
Front row, I would pull back to between them, and then you guys are going to, are they going to stand for this? Riley Ann Marie Austin. Rachel Ann Beard. Gage Ethan Bishop. Madeline Marie Bolton. Marcia Victoria Borrowman. Carson Moore Bowen. Madison Marie Bradley. Darius Kyrell Campbell. Matthew Mark Capstick. Christopher Joseph Crowder. Mark Andrew Lamar Elliott. Trent William Gilmore. No Trent. Caitlin Suzanne Glow. Sydney Nicole Goldsberry. Juan Polo Gonzalez. Jacob Ezekiel Wayne Gray. Cecilia Ariel Hathaway. Hunter Lee Hobbs. Blake Andrew Hodgkin. Brianna Nicole Holland. Shayla Ann Hopkins. Emily Christine Hoskins. Emily Nicole Hughes. Emma Nicole Ingles. Michaela Marie Johnston. Front row, please be seated. We practice this a lot. Seriously. Evan Robert Jones. Samuel Zach Kilby. Jordan Allen Luck. Cole Hudson Martin. Christian Cruz Medina. Haley Alicia Merida. Shyla Darnell Mosby. Damona Ray Patrick. Jerry Miguel Perez. Riley Frederick Perrine. Lane Ryan Presson. Brian Austin Renner. William Hensley Roussan. Anine Hannah Sanders. Jamie K. Sensenbaugh. Michael Thomas Shade. Mahala Dawn Sloan. Taylor Nicole Stoops. Jared Andrew Tibbetts. Zachary Ryan Tyler Uplinger. Lindsay Gail Weimer. Aubrey Renee Wendell. Jaden Lynn Womack.
Front row, please stand. Seniors, you may change your tassel from right to left. Ladies, it's my pleasure to present the class of 2021. Graduates, please face the front. Graduates, please be seated. Every year across the nation, thousands of high school students participate in the rite of passage we call commencement. For graduating seniors, it marks a new beginning experience in their adult life. For their parents, it marks the end of childhood. In recognition of the past years of care and support, the senior class has requested the opportunity to salute their parents and loved ones by presenting you with a rose, symbolic and unbreakable bond between parent and child. We ask that you please stand when your student's name is called. You receive your rose. Riley Austin. Beard. Gage Bishop. Madeline Bolton. Tori Barrowman. Carson Bowen. Madison Bradley. Darius Campbell. Matthew Capstick. CJ Crowder. Mark Elliott. Caitlin Glow. Sydney Goldsberry. Juan Gonzalez. Jacob Gray. Sky Hathaway. Hunter Hobbs. Blake Hodgkin. Brianna Holland. Shayla Hopkins. Emily Hoskins. Emily Hughes. Emma Inglis. Michaela Johnston. Evan Jones. Zach Kilby. Jordan Luck. Cole Martin. Christian Medina. Haley Marita. Shyla Mosby. Damona Patrick. Jerry Perez. Riley Perrine. Lane Presson. Brian Renner. Willie Roussan. Aneen Sanders. Jamie Sensenball. Michael Shade. Mahala Sloan. Taylor Stoops. Jared Tibbetts. Zach Uplinger. Lindsay Weimer. Aubrey Wendell. Jaden Womack. Graduates, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our 2021 commencement ceremony. Jeff?
Where do we pick up our check?
What's that?
Our check.
Check.
you.